Hi guys, this is a short video giving you some inspiration, some ideas for a few moves that you can take first thing in the morning. It's something that I like to do just before my yoga practice or at the beginning of my yoga practice to come back to my body, to warm up, to wake up. So let's get going. So the first pose I often like to take is child's pose. So you're going to take your knees wide, bring your big toes to touch, and then stretch your hands out on your mat. You can do this on the floor as well. Bring your forehead down to the ground. And then start to breathe deeply. Take a few breaths there. And with each exhale, allow yourself to melt further into your mat. Allow yourself to feel the ground beneath you. First part of our practice, or the first poses that we take in the morning, are really about coming back to you, coming back to your body. I always kind of think of it as like crawling back into my body. So you want to think about those kind of stretchy cat-like movements that you would take. So from there, walk your hands, both hands, over to the right side of your mat. And you can take your left hand over the top of your right hand to increase the stretch. Again, keep your forehead down to the ground. Feel the stretch down the left side of your body. And breathe into those left ribs so you're really finding that opening. And then take your hands over to the other side. Right hand on top of your left hand. You want to start deepening your breath. Those of you that know Ujjayi breath or victorious breath, that loud oceanic type breath, you can bring that in now. And then come back to center, come back to your child's pose, and come onto all fours. So this is tabletop. So hands, wrists beneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, and then start to come into your cat-cow stretches. So as you inhale, you're going to look up, and as you exhale, curl under, draw your belly button into your spine, look under. Inhale, look up, open your chest. Exhale, curl under, belly button into your spine. Flow in the time with your breath, so inhaling, moving up. Exhaling, curling under. Keep flowing through those patterns, seeing if with each time you can find more movement through your spine. Close your eyes. I really like to practice this part of my yoga class with my eyes closed. Again, it helps to shut everything off around me to bring into my own body. Again, that coming home. And from there, start to take some free movements. So you can wriggle your hips from side to side. Think about maybe creating like a figure of 8. So I'm creating a figure of 8 that is parallel to the floor right now. And then maybe you could do it round and round. Move your shoulders as well, circles, or maybe a figure of 8 with your shoulders. Move your spine in every direction it goes. So notice I'm coming up onto my fingertips. Maybe try that. Remembering to breathe deeply. And then we're going to come into a thread needle. So take your right hand up to the ceiling, look up, spread out your fingertips, wake up your hands, and then take your shoulder down to the ground, thread your right hand behind your left hand, take your head down to the mat, press your left hand into the ground, open your chest. It's a really nice one for stretching out your shoulders. And then come back to center, your tabletop. And you're going to take it on the other side. So this time you're going to take your left hand up towards the ceiling and thread your hand behind your right hand. Press your shoulder into the ground, open your chest even more. Really nice across the tops of your shoulders. Take a couple more breaths there. And then come back to your tabletop. Take a couple of cat-cows just to realign your spine again. Inhale, look up. Exhale, curl under. Inhale, curl up. Exhale, curl under. And then tuck your toes under and lift your hips towards a downward facing dog. So first downward dog, you might feel a bit sticky, a bit stuck in your body. So just start to pedal your dog out. So you're going to bend one knee at a time, pressing the opposite heel down to the ground. And then bend your knees, take your knees wide, keeping your feet where they are. And you're kind of coming into a variation of your yogi squat. So my knees are wide. I'm just swinging my hips, my knees from side to side, feeling that opening through my hips, my hip flexors. Enjoying that stretch. And you can take a twist through your spine there as well. So coming up and then open your right hand. I like to make a deeper opening through my hips by taking my left shoulder to my left knee as well. And just twisting and opening. And then switching sides. So this time, right hand down to the ground, left hand up. Right elbow is pressing into my right knee. And then back to downward facing dog. Couple more breaths. Maybe find stillness for a moment. Notice how my knees are still soft. My tailbone is lifting towards the ceiling. My spine is long. If downward dog is too much for you right now, you can always be in tabletop or child's pose. And then once you have stayed there for a couple of breaths, come to the front of your mat. Take a ragdoll. So take your feet wide, grab hold of your elbows, and just shake your body out. Hanging loose, literally like a ragdoll. And then release your elbows, toe heel your feet closer together. Roll all the way up through your spine. Reach up towards the ceiling and just take some stretches. Side to side, round and round. Again, you're just mobilizing your joints, mobilizing your spine. Free movement. Where does your body want you to go? Where can you find that sticky points that need a little more stretch? And then bring your hands to your heart center. Rest your eyes closed again. Breathe deeply. Inhale. Open your mouth, let it go. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your thumb knuckles to your third eye, the forehead center. Namaste, guys. Blink your eyes open. Thank you.